Awesome, thank you. That's what I like about this job. You come out, people clap, they're happy to see you, and nobody claps when you bag groceries. They don't. I used to bag groceries. I called it bagging groceries. The police called it shoplifting. When people clapping, and thank you for clapping. My parents used to clap when I walked into the room, but they were trying to turn out the lights. Don't be afraid. I'm more scared of you than you are of me. I'm serious. I got beat up so much when I was a kid, I still carry lunch money. Somebody looks at me cross-eyed, I'll make it rain. I'm not good at meeting people. That's my problem. I get nervous. I give out too much information. You know, I'm like, hi, what's your name? I have a prescription. Then the voice in my head kicks in, you know. You got to connect with them. Tell them your hobbies. I like to sit on the toilet till my legs go numb. So, have you tried it? It's awesome. I like it when I stand up, my legs wobble. That's my favorite. It's cool. Sometimes I see how far I can run before I fall down. And then I measure that distance because it's important to have goals. I have very high hips. I've had a lot of chocolate today. I love chocolate too, and everybody always thinks women are the ones that love chocolate, and they're wrong, it's men, and I can prove it because at one point they called it a ding-dong, and we still ate it. None of us cared. I could be anywhere. What you eating, Dale? Ding-dong. I might have a ho-ho later. That's my ho-ho dance. The only thing wrong with it is it doesn't work on real hoes. I know, right? You think they'd come running. That's my jam. Bing. I know, come. That's a woman getting hot. Your silence tells me I'm wrong. I know it's not true. I'm just saying I wish it was. I wish you ladies made that sound so we could hear it. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but that would help me out. Be like an oven timer. Ping! She wants me. That's my sexy growl. Not to be confused with the dinosaur. Hear the difference? Dude, hang with me. I'm hearing a lot of this for the first time, too. You ever heard them stories about people smoke a lot of weed and then they'll blow the pot smoke in their dog's face? My dog did that to me. Then his dog friends laughed at me. Let me explain. I know that's a lot of animals. That's because one of the dogs did impressions. In case you're wondering, I don't wake up with these thoughts. They wake me up. This is cool. I've had a lot of conversations today, but this is the first one with people. Here's what one of my teachers used to do. She used to pick a word out of the dictionary every morning. Then she'd make me stand up in front of everybody, tell them what that word meant. But she always picked really hard words that I didn't know the definition to, so I had to make up my own stuff because nobody puts baby in a corner. The word was affidavit. I had no idea what I was like, all right, Jack and Jill had 2 kids. And the first one, David, and the second one, affidavit. My dates always ended when the woman would look across the table and go, "What you thinking?" No. You don't want what's cooking in this crock pot. But I'm gonna need you, Pandora, put down the box. Then she kept going, right? Why don't you tell me what you're thinking? I'd like to know what you're thinking. But all right, lady, you better hang on to something. Yeah. Sit down. Oh, you're in it now, and keep your arms inside the bus, because it's about to get bumpy. I'm gonna tell you what I was thinking. I was freaking out because last night I had a nightmare where I popped a zit and it turned into a little demon and attacked my crotch. And then it shot up my ass and wrapped around my spine, and I became the Speaker of the House of Representatives. I did not expect him to get political. My mom just figured this thing is a piece of shit. I look like I've been churning butter up here for an hour. Don't worry, if the Roadrunner comes in here, I'm gonna get it. My mom just figured when I grew up I was gonna be like my sister, get pregnant, work at Walmart. I'm smarter than that. That's why I'm on the pill. I love Walmart. I get excited when I go to Walmart. That's the day they let me out the van. And I haul ass in that building. I run as fast as I can. I grab the door greeter. Hi. What's your name? I have a prescription. They don't let me do this at Target no more. I missed you. Here's what I like to do at Walmart. I follow the employees around for hours and ask them a lot of questions. And it's their fault because they wear these shirts that say, ask me questions. And by God, I'm going to do it. And I throw down with the questions. I'm all over it. Are you my daddy? How come you don't call mama no more? I'm going too fast again. I can always tell when I get on a roll because people get this look like, can you please slow the hell down? We've been drinking. And you are talking way too fast. Jokes are flying by. No.
He is quite brisk. These jokes are whipping past me. It's making me chilly.
This is usually when my lawyer stands up and tells the court I have a drinking problem. And I'm not good with booze. I'm not. Every time I get hammered, it doesn't matter where I'm at. I could be on a water slide and it'll turn into a DUI. They'll just be waiting for me at the pool at the bottom. You're going to the drunk tank, asshole. And I'm so drunk, I don't know what they're saying. I'm like, I get to drive a tank.
I'm gonna tell you what, you're making dreams come true, officer.
It's not good when they tell you you're the funniest person they've ever arrested and you think it's a compliment. I'm looking around the jail going, yeah, that's some bitches, I want no more. Keep going, you get your goals. I hope nobody here ever goes to a drunk tank. I don't wish that on anybody, but if you do go to a drunk tank, might I suggest the beautiful facility in Macon, Georgia. C'est magnifique. I was in that tank with 15 other people. One of them started screaming, "Don't look at me, white boy, or I'll kill you." And I was like, wow, somebody's about to get their ass kicked. Oh.
And I thought, well, it can't get worse than that, and I was wrong again. Because you'll hear sentences in the drunk tank that don't make sense to anybody but that person. This dude sat down next to me and he goes, when you get out of here, I want you to mow my yard. That's a true story. That happened in 1997. I've been mowing that man's yard ever since. It's Tuesday.
Now I'm afraid of everything. I'm afraid of selfie sticks. Don't bring those near me. Those freak me out. I would never own one because I'm klutzy and I know eventually I'd trip and fall and give myself a colonoscopy. Can you imagine getting a colonoscopy from an iPhone? Yeah, your hindsight would not be 20/20 anymore, sir. It'd be horrible. You'd be at the doctor's office, bent over. How's it look? It's in 4G. Apparently, a lot of people in the audience got poked in the hiney sometimes. So I just hit them with, oh. I'm 46. I'm starting to feel it. When I hurt stuff, it stays. I ripped a muscle in my calf. I wasn't even doing anything manly. You know what I was doing? I was skipping. Let me explain. I was at the mall with my nephew. He's a little guy. I'm trying to make him laugh because I love his laugh. So I am skipping. I'm singing Skip to Malou, my darling. And all of a sudden I hear something pop right before I say, Lou. And then I fell down, and then I started cussing, and then I had to explain to him that's how the song goes.
Here's what I found out about me. I have what drug dealers call a resting crackhead face. Apparently, if you're white and skinny and full of anxiety, people think you need a fix. And I don't know how to politely tell a drug dealer that I don't need a fix. I need fixed. My dad thought I was on drugs all the time, too. He'd go to my mom, he's on something, Wanda, and it ain't soap and water, I'll tell you that. This is why you don't drink Mad Dog 2020 when you're pregnant. I told you. Some bitch come out with fleas. Doctor wouldn't even spank him, said he was still in the larva stage. My dad, gotta make sure this is up. I don't want to do a puppet show. All right. That'd be weird. People walking out. I was a comedian. Well, the big one was okay, but the little one was so cute. It's just a little doll, baby. Woo. I feel like you dressed up way too much for this. You guys like, shit, I showered. How was the show? We shouldn't have flossed.